Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. What game are we playing today? Well, starting off with, we're going to do like 30 to 60 minutes for a game. And our first game is going to be blah, 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 Maseylia. Maseylia. Oh, nice. I don't actually remember what this game is. It's on my list. So Maseylia. Okay, let's get back over here. Okay, so we're playing the demo to Maseylia, Echoes of the Past. Let's check out to climb down a little bit. Resolution, sensitivity, back menu. We're going to play with the mouse and keyboard. See if that works for us. Uh, Upgrade required. Okay, welcome to the demo of Maseylia, created by Victor with the help of his two brothers, Theo and John Ebersol. Maseylia is our heartfelt entry into the world of independent games. The game's captivating soundtrack was composed by Zach Fitzgerald. Well, Zach Fitzgerald, the music so far in the menu is really good. And Victor and Theo and John, thank you for the game. Hopefully, it's very enjoyable. I am already getting what's that game called? Oh, it's we might switch our color to be honest, if we can. Third person action games get controller, first person action games get uh um first person action controllers get mouse keyboard, third one person get controller. That's my rule. Um is it Table? Is that the name of the game? I'm not sure. It's like a Zelda like game, Breath of the Wild type game with no combat, just exploration. Definitely has the same feel, like artistic feel to it. Cain, day one. They came from the sky and killed our people. Their station is so large that it blocks one of our two suns. We've taken refuge in this cave. There are 7 of us. Okay. So something came and killed everybody. Blocks out the sun, and there's 7 people living in this cave. Is this water? Water is bad. Good to know. What is this character? So I can't see the front of him, but okay, that heals us. That game's gonna bug me. Was it stable? Oh, hello. Is that what I look like? You look like a skeleton. Talk. Your father should have been back at the camp several days ago. What did you say? You want to go look for him? My child, I will have gone with you. I am too old and sick to cross the forbidden lake and leave the cave. May the ancients protect you. Earl. Earl. Oh, can't go that way. What's this say? Information: when jumping, hold the button to jump higher. Okay. Whee! Information: press tab on the keyboard or select button on the Xbox controller to show the map. Uh, I'm glad they still call it the select button instead of I don't even know what it's called for real anymore on the Xbox One and Xbox Series X controller. It's like the 2 boxes and the 3 lines. It's the back button or select if you're old school. Okay. Okay, so that pole I thought I could climb hurts me. Information. Remember to always take a save point after progressing and obtaining powers or collectibles to save them. There's also a save point. I still can't get by cobwebs. Oops. So my only move so far is jump. And that's so far all I've needed. Oh, there's something up here. Dang, day 7. They haven't found the entrance to the cave. I hardly dare to admit it, but I've got new hopes. My son will grow up here, probably with no memory of the outside world. I wish he could remember his mother. I miss you, Cora. The Legend of Korra? Fantastic show. Anyway. What is going on here? Got little bugs. Let's go here first. You have obtained the sword. R1? Okay, so controller. RT, LT? We'll figure it out. RT just takes me to the menu. Keep my controller. Melee attack's not even set up. Reset the default. Okay. I don't. What is going on? Am I not in the game? Okay. Okay, so let me explain what's happening here. It looks like right trigger is in fact attacking, but it also brings up the menu. And I cannot change that. Back menu. So I may have to switch to mouse and keyboard just because of that weird quirk. So weird. So okay. Okay, so I'm going to switch to mouse and keyboard because of this weird quirk of why do these demos hate my controller? That's what it boils down to. Altered Armor wouldn't recognize my controller, and this one, thinks RT is both hit and menu at the same time. Okay. Information. Collect crystals to gain mana and fill your energy spheres. Once a sphere is filled, hold the B button or E key for 2 seconds to use it to recover 1 HP. It only works when you're injured. Okay. Click that. Is that what happened there? No, I don't know what happened there. Okay. Okay, let's go. Y'all. Oh, bug. Okay, just ran into him. That's great. Okay, depth perception is an issue. Where are you? Kane, day 492. Our scouts have lost track of the invaders. They seem to have deserted our planet. They left behind their metal creatures from edges of the universe. Outside, the world has changed. A sickness has taken hold of nature and is consuming it from within. Oh, great. What's this? Information you obtained. Obtain the slide. Right click or X button. Sliding lets you pass under barriers. Okay. Good to know. Boop, 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 boop. I can go this way. Oh, big guy. Big guy. Let's go save first. We'll come back and take care of the big guy. Okay, game saved, healed. Oh, we got him. Information, your mana gauge should be permanently increased by 1 sphere. Nice. I don't even know what my mana gauge is. But that's nice that we've already upgraded it, I guess. I need to learn how to hit people without running into them. There it goes this way now. Oop. Oh yeah, because I knew there was another cobweb thing. Okay, nothing over there. So Sable's the game I'm thinking of, right? Where you play a nomad looking for their role in life. I'm still going to be stuck on that. Controller, hold down the left tree to lock on to a target. Okay. Apparently, you can't lock on the mouse. What's this? You've obtained the bow. Mouse wheel. The bow deals less damage than the sword, but it's very useful against flying creatures. Okay, so we need it for that thing. Thank you for not jumping. What? Oh, don't. Well, we died. Where are we at? Okay, so it saved us here. Okay, that's good. It does save after, like, progress. Jumping is very floaty. Okay, so... I don't think there's any way... There's something else we missed out the other way? I don't think there is, but I don't really see a way forward from here. Let's see if I missed anything. Again, I don't think I... Oh, yeah, right there. Kane, day 1473. Need help. Scouts didn't come back. Only 3 of us left. Me, my son, and an old Ural. Health condition is worrisome. Running out of food. No more medicinal plants. Have to go outside. No matter who you are, please hear us. Okay. Things are going well, looking well then. Oops. Okay. Whee. Okay, what's this? Go next to a red flag and press E to make it appear on some marker on the map. It costs 1 mana orb and it will help you recognize places you've already visited. Okay. I think I've done it. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Okay. Okay. Break these. Okay. We're at the sunken mines now. Right, son of a bitch, of course. You're not too tough against sticks. They can't go that way. I guess we're going this way. Oh, they have ranged attacks too. I see. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go. No, I can't make that jump. I was going to go that way, but definitely can't make that jump. Uh, oh. Let's go back and unlock this one that I did incorrectly. Oh, never mind. I cannot get back up there. Okay. That's just a climbing mechanic I'm unaware of. I do not think there is. Boom, 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 boom. Can I go over here? I can. Um, Not really. I'm kind of stuck here. Okay. Yeah, guess we're just going to keep going straight. Oh, oh, almost fell. Oh. Uh, okay, that was a nest of some sort. Let's go. Okay. Oof. Oh, safe spot. Great. Day 1475. This cave is blocked. The stones have collapsed. It's probably the golem. These creatures are clumsy. I've been wounded in battle. I need to find another passage. Ah! Nah. Let's go, heal. Because need to learn how to jump. I feel other games like they will have the moving platforms pause for a second. So you're not like having to jump, at least in the beginning. I jump up there. Whee. Nope. Um, no, thank you, sir. No, thank you. I do not want to fight you. We'll just go up here. You can now air dash with right click. Oh, that's actually very useful. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Okay. Where are we going now? Why are you respawning? It's very rude of you to respawn. That's annoying, actually. Oop. Okay. Oh, thanks, Sam. Go this. Go this way. Someone say something to me. Um. Dang, these mines are infested with creatures. The insects have become aggressive. Our world has changed greatly. Insects. It goes that way? Nope. That's, what is that? I don't know what that is. Probably something for later. Woo! Oh, oh, yeah. That guy does not give an F. Dang, these creatures have tripled in size since the arrival of those from the sky. Their shells are too thick for our arrows. Yeah, they are pretty thick. So, let's see what's over here. It doesn't look like... Oh. Um. Okay. I don't think I can make that jump. That's fine. We'll go back the other way. Excuse me, good sir. What the heck? That guy is way too big. He doesn't care. He don't care. Excuse you. But at least they're passive. Okay, there's a safe spot there. Vestiges of the astral path. What are you? Manoa, the Great War broke out 1,000 years ago, and since then the Maseylians have survived by hiding. But one day we realized that those from the sky had all vanished. I wonder why. Okay. Dude, who are you? Are you a ghost or something? Someone hit. Oh my goodness. Kane, the defensive lasers make accessing the old temple more difficult than expected. It seems that those from the sky try to block access to it. I'm going to go anyway. Whoa! Oh. Well, this is annoying. Where? Okay. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. Where am I? Okay. Okay, so you do respawn, right? No. So it's not soul select, so it doesn't respawn when I save. That's good to know. Yeah, that was my fault. I can't just make that jump from here. Okay. No, because that'll be too easy. I think if I sit here, it'll go over my head. Over my head. Oh! No! No! Okay, so we're just going to rush it. No, no, woof, woof, okay. Woof. That was a close one. That was a close one. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's more freaking lasers down there. Okay, so that's where I'm going, over here. Oh. Oh, there's multiple lasers now. Oops. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's not where I want to go. Are you going to shoot me? No. I need to figure out. Okay, that's fine. Where am I at? Okay, over here. Oh. Oh. Okay, there we go. I need to make my way back over there. There you go. You can double jump. Good to know. Okay. Making progress. Oof. Okay, game is saved. Good to know. Go on. There we go. Okay, we're making progress here. Making progress. Nothing up here. Is there anything up there? Oh, got a lurker in chat. That's fine. We love lurkers. Hey B, how's it going? Did you have a nice New Year's Eve? Get me up there. Okay. Jumping is not fun. Okay, where am I going now? Over here. Day 1474. These ruins are the only thing here that looks upon me with kindness. Could the stones of the old kingdom be nostalgic, or am I losing my mind? No, lurking is perfectly fine. I have no problem with lurking. Yeah, it was nice and comfy. We didn't really do, well, we literally did nothing. That's a normal day for us. I have to, okay, I probably could double it. Go save here. Uh, we did go to the library for a New Year's Eve party for our kids. So countdown to noon. So instead of, because, kids don't want to stay up till midnight. Well, they do, but I doubt they're physically capable. Ah. Fine, we'll do it this way. And then we pretty much stayed home and actually just played video games. Just played some Baldur's Gate, and I played some Hades too. And just made it to midnight. I did not. Okay. Oh my goodness. Still playing, always playing Baldur's Gate. Very true. Can I just like? I was just seeing if I could just like zoom back. Does not seem to be an option. Looks like I could just jump back. Ugh. Whoa. Boop, 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 boop. You know, I may just stop playing this game because of this part right here. I hate this part. Can I just like double jump? Yes, I could. Oh my god. I just did messed up the first time I did it. Okay. I think that was kind of BS. I'm not sure if anybody saw that. That guy's projectiles went through the rock. Okay, so we're back here. Let's go this way now. So this looks like the kind that do not get shot. Nope. Well, okay. Excuse me, excuse me. No, no, you don't want to bother me. Excuse me, Mr. Bug. Oh, yes. Again, I feel like these things should pause for like a split second and not be constantly moving. Oh, oh, hello, hello, hello. You can just stay behind that rock while I figure out what to do. Um, okay, so I don't know if this is actually damaging you. Oh, it is. Um, think I can make that jump. I can try, and then I'll get frustrated and quit. Oh, I can't make that jump. It's actually pretty easy. I don't know. Like, range is a hard thing to judge in this game. I don't know how close I am to these bugs. I go this way? Looks like I can. No, nothing that way of interest. Okay. All spikes, yeah. Alright, go. Okay, so I move when you jump. Okay, I thought they were timed. Okay, that was brilliant of me. Woo! Go away. Okay. Let's try this again without being dumb. I know not being dumb is a tall order for me right now. Oh, that's a shadow I was shooting at. There you go. Making progress. Oops. Okay. That's nothing. Okay, where are we going now? Are we still going up? Or are we going over here? I think we're still going up. Yeah, going. We have both. We're going up, then over here. That makes sense. What do we have here? You can now surf on pink water. That's good to know. How do I surf on pink water? Who knows? But that's useful. Useful. Oh, that's going to make traversal so much easier. Oops. Now, where do I go now? Do I need to go up there? What's over here? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Don't think I actually need to worry about anything on this section anymore. Go back this way. I can make this jump now. Oh, navigation's so much easier now. I can jump on the water. I didn't need to do any of that. Ugh. What's this? Extra heart? Life increased by 1. Nice. Hello, dude. Yeah, now we can go this way, I think. Well, I think this is the way we need to go. Oh, I forgot that these guys can BS through walls. Your range damage is permanently increased by 25%. Nice. Um, well, that's good. I go back this way then? Because I feel I've gone through everything. Yeah, okay. You didn't say anything new. I haven't been over here, and I can now go onto the water. Can I push this around? No, that's stationary. Is this the end of the world? Yes, that is literally the end of the world. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'll miss you. I wonder how far I'm going to fall. Because we're falling pretty far. Um, oh, there's a mysterious box down there. I think I'm no longer falling. I'm stationary. No? Yeah. So if I get to this box, do I win the game? Hello, Mr. Box. Goodbye. Um, okay. So I can no longer see the game world. We're just going to keep falling. Uh, uh, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Let's over this way. Uh, I don't think falling to the nethers was supposed to happen. I don't think I go this way. I don't see any place I could go. This is the fun thing about Metroidvanias. It's like, I never know where to go. I don't play them too often. This looks like another infinite abyss. Let's go back out this way. There's nothing that way. Okay. Trying to remember where I've been and where I have not. Okay. I just went there. That's where my health grade was. I've been that way. I explored everywhere. I don't think I went to the left side here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's where we needed to go. Not the infinite abyss. Oh, hello. I did not see you there. Listen, you don't hurt me, I don't hurt you. Which is not true at all. I'm going to hurt you. Well, not really. If you didn't bother me, I would not have bothered you. So my part was true. What's this thing? Your melee damage to to be permanently increased by 25%. Okay, so this was actually not where I needed to go. Useful, but not where I need to go. Oh, okay. Still can't hurt you.
Hot cocoa? Fine. I'll have some.
Coco. And that's where I got the double jump. I like it. It's I mean, obviously I don't know where to go now, but that's just a Metroidvania thing. But it's fun, and we're hitting the hour mark, so it's time to move on anyway. But for like a game made like 3 people, pretty good. Okay, that's blue water. Blue water can still. Okay, thank you. So yeah, I don't actually know where to go now, but that's okay. We're going to wrap up here. Oh, big guy. Why to ignore you? I think my favorite demo I've tried out so far was the cell phone one. That was just like a silly game. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to call this. We've been playing for like an hour. It's fun. The controls started to take a while to get used to. I'm not sure if anyone was here at the beginning where I was using a controller at first, and the controller inputs. Oh, this way? No. Were silly because you use right trigger to swing your axe and shoot, but also brought up the menu. So it was confusing. Okay. So this is Maseylia, Echoes of the Past. No release date yet, but the demo is available on Steam. Okay. So now let's figure out what our next game's going to be. Whee! There are no... No, wait. There are no ghosts at the Grand. Okay, so that's what we'll be playing next. Let me get that downloaded. Okay. There are no ghosts at the Grand. Like, just look at the madness going on the screen right now. Okay, got options. Subtitles on. Viewed a few 60. You trying to give me motion sickness? Because that's how you give me motion sickness. You give it the FOV at set. What was it? 50? Oh, Viewed a few needs to be at least 90. I will probably get motion sickness playing this game. Quality null. These things. No depth, no motion for depth of field is fine. Okay, let's play this demo.
Well, hello there. I'm Robert C. McBrushy, your personal DIY assistant.
Hello.
It looks like you're about to start a demo of There Are No Ghosts at the Grand. Allow me to tutorialize you.
Please don't. I hate...
Alrighty then, let's get started. To select a weapon, simply press the button as shown above.
Okay, Q, power
I
weapons.
could have figured that out.
Let's go Sandblaster.
Aye, well, we're on a schedule in this demo. Now to use your tools...
I point and shoot. The decoration list shows the tasks. The colors and icons show the tools that are needed.
Aye, well, you forgot the scan button. Press that often. It'll show you what you need to do.
Okay, so scanning. Blast, okay, vacuum. Need a vacuum. Where's my vacuum?
Don't forget to scan often. Different tools will show different items. Remember, the color and icon of the task tells you which tool you need.
Why are you saying I'm 100%? I'm clearly not 100%. Stuff to vacuum. Picture frames. Power spray. No. That's kind of hideous wallpaper. But whatever. I'm just doing what the game tells me to. Oh, red. Red is much better. Let's go red. We could just do alternate shading colors, green and red. Make it a Christmas lounge. But it's Christmas season's fast, so we'll stick to the just all red. Change use to red as well. Okay. Tidy furniture. Furniture.
Mr. David, are you busy right now?
I'm in the middle of a demo.
Okay, well, drop it. I've got something else I need you on. Meet me outside.
You can wait a second. I gotta finish with these pictures. Can I move you up slightly? There we go. Okay, meet Mrs. Green. Don't bother me with this just a couple pieces of dirt on the ground. Okay, there we go. We have finished the lounge. Looks pretty decent. Okay, let's go, meet Miss Green on the street. Hello, Miss Green.
Wasn't interrupting anything, was I?
Just some onboarding. What do you need?
I think I've discovered where the weird black slime on the beach is coming from.
Oh, so you mean it's not leaking straight from hell?
No, I believe its origins to be quite terrestrial. Cramond Island, a tidal flat just off the coast, uninhabited, but it holds old installations from the war, including a fuel reserve. on.
Oh, okay. I'm driving your scooter. The cat.
You think old ship fuel might be left over and leaking into the
Oops.
sea?
Perhaps. Mixing with seaweed and dead animals that could explain that weird goo without resorting to supernatural origins.
You know, I kind of like those supernatural origins.
Mr. David, there are no ghosts at the Grand.
Oh,
Ghosts,
title drop.
grand. Yeah,
Game
I
over.
know.
Ooh.
Well, the boat needs a few repairs before we can take it out.
Oh, preparing a boat. Okay.
Miss Green, I have no idea how to...
Well, hello there.
Oh my
Looks
goodness.
like you're about to renovate a boat. Would you like some help with that?
No, we'll figure it out.
No.
You know, one of these days, you're going to regret skipping these tutorials.
So, are we cool now about me not giving up the Grand to the village?
No, Mr. David, we're not cool. Not even close.
It is my inheritance.
No, it's ours. You're just some opportunistic property developer. You drive. Enter the coordinates for the island and follow the headings. Always follow the headings or you'll risk hitting a sandbank.
Oh, hey, kitty cat. Can I pet you? Okay, best game in the world. C3, E5. There you go.
Okay,
Pet the
we'll
kitty
wait for the
cat.
new Kremen Island, then get right back to decorating the lounge.
Why am I going
Miss
to
Green,
this
I'm
island?
not a property developer.
Mr. David, you're an outsider. You don't understand. What you're doing is destroying the Grand, not restoring it.
Hey, right. The waves just went through the boat there. I'm copying the cat's dance moves. Oh, dolphins. Are you still talking to me? Because I can't hear you over the music.
The engine cut out. We're drifting.
We're
Oh,
close
right.
to the island. The currents will pull us in.
That fog came in fast.
Yeah, the weather changes quick round here. I guess you could call it mercurial.
Miss Green, I'm on your side.
Then why are you lying to me?
I'm not.
I want to help.
I can see I can be perceived as a crass individual. That is not me, that is not me, I'm not one of those criminals. I've seen towns robbed blind in their sleep by well-dressed savages. It's not the company that I keep, I'm not some venture capitalist. It's hard to watch but hard to resist how a town can cease to exist, slips away into the abyss, down in the deep, deep dark.
Oh, crap, we hit something.
Nice driving, Mr. David. Bravo!
It wasn't my fault. The singing distracted me.
Come on, well, at least you crashed into the right island, Mr. David. I'll get the engine restarted. You take a look at the hull.
Okay. I can do that. Ooh. You hit the,
Well, at least you crashed in the right island, Mr. David. God damn it, how am I supposed to fix the hull? I don't know.
Well, hello there.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Righto.
Okay, so we got catch railings. There's 2 more buoys over there. A railing here. So we were, when we were coming to the island, I thought it was like the radio playing, but no, it was Miss Green singing.
Don't forget to scan off.
I didn't realize that.
Tools will show different items.
I don't know who you're specifically referring to as calling sassy, but I'm pretty sure every character so far we've met in this game could be qualified as sassy. Even the cat. The cat hasn't said anything, but the way it was dancing, sassy. All right, here's more
Can I
debris.
just say one thing?
What?
Well, your tools have different modes. To do some tasks, you may need to switch modes on your tools. That's all.
That's good. We just need to remove the goo that's holding the boat.
And then we'll find where the stuff's coming from.
Exactly.
Find a better angle. Gotta get rid of this goo. Boop, boop, boop. Hello, cat.
Miss Green?
The engine.
Bye.
I'm being pulled out by the current.
Bye.
Yeah,
We'll see you later.
Get back here.
Don't worry. The current will take me back to the bay.
Sure, that's great. But what about me, Miss Green? Miss Green? God damn it. Don't look so smug. You're trapped here too.
Are you coming with me? Can I pick you up?
Well, hello there. It looks like you've been abandoned and left to
You
die
cat.
on a deserted island. Would you like some help with that?
This is bullcrap.
Aye, well, best make some shelter, I reckon, eh? It'll be night soon. And they mostly come out at night. Mostly.
Wait, what? What is it that mostly
Yeah,
comes out
what
at night?
comes out at night?
Midgies.
Midgies. Oh, I added stuff to my catalog. Nice. Okay. Let's go find this shelter. Don't really need to explore. But yeah, oh, rats that just disappear into the ground. I said we don't need to explore. First thing I do is explore. Oh, what are you? Can I vacuum you up? Nope. Oh, chips. I clean up the island. Okay.
Are those fishing maps?
Oh no,
Fishing map.
tidal maps. They show how the water moves through the bay at high and low tide.
Huh, okay. And that's useful why?
Well, if something were to wash out to sea at high tide, these maps could help show where the current might take it.
Got it. Okay, fisherman stuff. Awesome. So, what, you've got databases on interior decoration and nautical navigation?
Oh, aye. And I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication, except Welsh.
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna assume it's not important.
Okay. B4D1. Okay.
Thinking's not your strong suit, is it, lad?
Wow. Getting caught dumb by the gun.
Correct.
Just because I didn't look at the ground first. Oh, what's up here? Some boots. Gas container. Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's a hard no. For me. I'm not going in there.
Oh, it's just a dark and foreboding World War II bunker, full of rats, half-flooded, and in danger of imminent collapse.
Oh, yeah, just that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a vantage point and wait for the Coast Guard or something.
Wait, if you're worried about imminent collapse on the inside,
It's like I'm not the only one who's been here.
Aye.
wouldn't it be just as dangerous on the roof? What? You? No, come here. There you go. On the soccer ball. Let's score a goal. Okay, so that's not how that works. Okay. Go. Almost. Go. Yes, we did it. Oh, I can double jump. I mean, we're here. Might as well clean up this mess. I can't pick up these chairs. Shame. I guess we'll just sit. What was that? I need.
Mr. David. Oh, thank goodness. Are you all right?
Left to die on an abandoned island. I'm great.
Don't be such a baby. I was drifting for hours before I got back. I'm calling you from a payphone.
Are you coming back for me, or do I have to swim?
Well, neither. At low tide, the island's connected to the mainland by a narrow causeway. They used it during the war.
Great. So when's low tide?
Early morning.
Morning?
You just have to stay the night.
Oh, great.
Honestly, I thought you Americans were made of tougher stuff.
No, no. That's a
We used to camp
huge
out there
misunderstanding.
all the
Americans are
time as
sissies.
kids. Just watch out for the ghost of the pirate. Long John's spooky.
Oh, no. Long John,
There are
spooky
no
beard.
ghosts at the Grand, Miss Green.
You're not at the Grand, Mr. David.
Ah,
Dreams.
that's where they get you.
Just need to find a room I can camp out in.
That's where they get you. There are no ghosts at the Grand, but you know, World War II bunker. Yes, ghosts. Okay. Can I get down, please? Are we going into the spooky bunker now? Shelter. Keep calm and carry on. I'm assuming that phone does not work. Ooh, sweet. Are you supposed to be floating there, light bulb? Yeah, you're supposed to be floating there. You're haunted. Okay, let's go in here.
This room should work after a little renovating.
Oh.
I said, it looks like I need to renovate.
Sorry, was having a kip. Well, hello there.
It's fine. Sandblaster to destroy things, sprayer to wash and paint, furniture cannon to place things, and vacuum to...
Hey, something's blocking the suction. Let me just... What's this?
War Office reference number WO whatever.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, buddy. Listen. I think I found something useful. It's a British signal site from the war. But I'm looking at the logs, and they're not naval bands. They weren't tracking
Voice
U-boats.
transmission
They
distorted,
were
language unknown,
ballistic
spear
something.
modulation.
Something else.
Okay, why are we calling Matt about something like that? Kind of sketchy. Yes, paint. What should we paint? I'm thinking, pink hearts. Because why not? Yeah, this World War II bunker looks great with pink hearts. Can I paint the ceiling? Yes. Oh, wait. Ceiling needs to be accented. It'll be with clouds. There you go. Now back to the pink hearts. Is that the floor from The Shining? Yes. Let's go for it. There we go. This room. Chef's kiss right there. Furniture. Okay. Oh, we got beds. What bed are we going to use? This one, obviously. Let's get some chairs up here then. We need the Santa sleigh chair and the barrel. There we go. And lights. What do we got for lights? We need what is this? But we definitely need the cow skull lamp. Oh wait, we need a table to put these on. So we'll get we go with the hearts. There we go. Now we'll put another table. We'll put the this one over here. Got oops, okay, lamps. So we definitely need a cow skull lamp. Cow skull. If they could fit on that thing, no, we're going to go. So switch you on. And you can get Lumiere.
Cozy? You're really getting the hang of this decorating.
Hey, thanks.
Shame it's not the hotel lounge like you were supposed to. It was your only job, lad.
Oh, this isn't my fault. What's that sound?
Hey, what is that sound? Is that Captain Long John Spooky Beard? Oh.
Hey, you ever meet down in the back section? Past them fuel drums?
Not bloody likely. Locked up tighter than a naffy biscuit tin. They say it signals, but I've never seen a dispatch come out.
Looks like another one of those memory thingies. If you
Another one?
report
This is the
missing
first one I've
item,
seen.
The memory will play.
I thought these were only happening at the Grand, but it's spread to here too.
Use your furniture cannon to restore the missing objects in the memory.
I guess we need
Bloody odd. A lot of secrecy over a signal station in the arse end of nowhere.
You seen the armory? Stuff to the gills. They expecting Jerry to make landfall here.
Well, if they are, then I'll be a monkey's uncle. Nah. It's something else. Something they ain't saying.
Hey, what else do I need?
Secret weapon, is it? Some kind of Jerry Buster.
Dunno. The whole place gives me the creeps. Wouldn't catch me down there.
Wait, there's something back there.
Yeah. There was something back there. Blast it. I didn't realize that the
Smell. Miss Green was right. This stuff's all corroded and leaking everywhere.
first. Yeah, I didn't realize till the memory is over that wait, door's blocked now. We got another memory.
Yeah, this stuff's definitely World War II era. Looks like a listening post. Probably tracking U-boats. Man, this is real history.
Nerd.
That delivery was the best. Oh man,
Have a listen to this.
getting called out for
Tell her I'm busy.
by the tutorial gun. Great.
Wait, these ones are red.
Try blasting or removing them.
All right, hand it over. Honestly, you bloody junior lot.
Well, turn it up. What the hell is that? That's not a U-boat.
Shut it.
Is this it? What the brass were listening for? What the hell is it?
We're to inform that civvy. Lord, what's his name?
We're not calling it improper.
Just bloody do as you're told, lad.
What was that?
Ooh.
Hello? Wait, you have a motion tracker?
Oh, great. A motion
This is
tracker.
just a prop. I'm setting the mood.
No.
Please turn it off.
Why? Is it not relaxing? I'm thinking it's got some real ASMR vibes.
No, it's very stress-inducing, actually.
No. Please
Aye,
turn it off.
that was getting a wee bit intense.
Oh,
Cat! You scared the out of me.
Sorry about that, mate. I'm just looking for the dunny.
Oh, great. And he's talking again.
again, this is the first time I heard him talk.
Cat.
He doesn't talk to cats.
I do talk to cats. I just don't talk to the ones that talk back.
Just being friendly.
You're making him uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're making me uncomfortable. Just stop talking. Just meow or something normal.
Meow.
So creepy.
That is so creepy, yeah.
Right?
It's fine. I'm not offended. You, find what you were looking for, boy.
I wasn't looking for anything.
Right. And I've never pissed in a boot.
Let's just get out of here.
Okay, let's get out of here. See, what's going on? I decorated that shelter for nothing. It looks beautiful. And now we're probably not even going to stay there because we're probably going to, see a ghost or something. Yeah, fight him.
Finally, a way out.
Why are there red chairs everywhere?
What the hell is going on?
I'd keep it down if I were you. Don't run. Don't touch them.
Why? Are they antiques?
Just follow me. Carefully.
Wait, touch a chair. Okay, don't touch the chairs. Listen to the cat. Cats are smart. Don't touch the chairs. Oh, cat.
Oh, crap.
What happened? I didn't touch them. Oh, crap.
Oh.
Crap.
Nice knowing you, kid.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to be attacked by horrific beasts of unknown origins. Would you like some help with that?
Yes, please.
Yes, I would like some help with that, please.
Alrighty then, changing modes.
Sandblaster? Shoot all of the things.
There's too many of them, son. We need to leg it.
Leg it.
To do what?
Run, boy! Run! They keep coming. They're not slowing down. Get back to the bunker.
Where the hell did that cat go?
Keep moving.
What the hell are these things?
Okay. I'm sold on this game. This game is great. Oh. I get a free decoration for playing the demo? Or is this just a mode where I get to decorate for free? Oh yeah, I just get to decorate for free. Oh, nice piano. Okay, yeah. Okay, so if you're done with the story demo, you can do a free decoration around the grand. That is great. Man, I didn't know what to expect from this one, but it was so good. So good. I am actually excited for this game now. Okay, we're going to try one more demo. Definitely, this is definitely staying on my wish list. That was so great. The only thing they need is to improve the FOV because 70 is too small for me. I was getting a little motion sickness there. Not too bad because I was constantly moving. I couldn't focus on anything. So let's get this up for one more spin. One last spin for the night. Oh man, I'm going to stick with that. That's going to stick with me. That was such a great demo. We got Your Story, Games with Death. Spin that wheel. We definitely spun the wheel. Okay. So Your Story, Games with Death. Okay. Difficulty, we're just going to stick with normal. 5 lives, the choice that led to your death remains visible during subsequent playthroughs. 5 lives, the choice that result in loss of life or death remains visible next time. 3 lives, the cause of your death will be shrouded in mystery during subsequent playthroughs. Okay, that's kind of cool. Settings. English. Down a little bit. Okay. Graphics. Not that it really matters. VSync on. Controls, keyboard. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Your Story, Games with Death. Let's try this out. I like the music. It's a little soothing. Story campaign. The main story of the game that you're about to write, creating a unique story woven from your decision. The place where you find yourself and the events that you will play events that will happen to you depend on your choice. Sometimes, or perhaps more often, your adventure will be overshadowed by death, but don't despair. Death is just a new chapter of the journey. If your choices are constantly overshadowed by death and all the world's pleasures seem bland, and you want to give up everything, know that you can simply change the game difficulty and the world will shine with new colors. Good luck to you. What's random mode? In this mode, you are a prisoner of fate. The roll of the dice will determine your path. Whether you get a chance to continue it or darkness will consume you, luck decides. Both side maps and compasses, trust the will of chance. This mode is created for those who want to experience new emotions relying on random choice. The only thing you can do is roll the dice. Only your luck will determine which of the options will continue your path and where it will lead. Trust your fate to the will of chance. Okay, we're going to do story mode. Game with Death. This is an additional modifier that adds a constant random events to the game, providing both positive and negative effects. This mode cannot be cancelled during game. We just have to restart the game for that. Not recommended for a first playthrough, or you're just getting familiar with the game. Okay, so new game. We will not do the Game with Death. We're going to do normal one, and we'll do a safe top one. If you wish, you can use control hotkeys for faster responses. Okay. Beginning, greetings to you, brave seeker of adventure. Before you, a world opens, skillfully woven from words, where the wind of wandering is ready to fill the sails of your imagination. Every choice you make on this path will open a door before you to a new captivating adventure, or lead to a tragic end. The choice is yours. Onward to glory. And this world woven from words, every choice you make will leave an indelible mark on the canvas of your destiny. For open the doors of your imagination and let every moment of your journey be filled with bright colors and deep experiences. Are you ready to step into the path of adventure right now, or do you wish to receive a brief instruction about what awaits you ahead? We're going to skip the tutorial. There you go. Those number keys. Skip tutorial. Before you lies a blank book, where each decision becomes a new page, capable of leading to a magnificent triumph or tragic end. Death carefully records each of your choices in the book of life, and with each filled page, patiently awaits your wrong step, dreaming that your soul will soon be added to their her endless list of victories. Towards destiny. You stand on the threshold of a new life path, where one choice can lead to immortal glory and another to inevitable demise in various ways. You must make the first fateful decision upon which your future journey may depend, or perhaps it may not. For now, your future remains uncertain. But the choice must be made right now. Are you a valiant gentleman or a noble lady? Okay, chat. 1 for gentleman, 2 for lady. Probably need more water. There's going to be a lot of reading in this game. I am a gentleman. Oh, brave wanderer. You choose the path of courage, the trail of trials and valor. Unknown horizons and coming and glorious battles now spread before you. Are you ready to join the ranks of heroes and face the dangers that await at every step? Or do you prefer to think over your choice once more before stepping toward your destiny? I am ready. So, you are a young dreamer, possessing a spirit that cannot be tamed and a thirst for the unknown that cannot be quenched. You're eager to break free from the familiar walls of home and plunge into the alluring world that stretches beyond the horizon. But a quiet, persistent voice of reason holds you back from stepping into the abyss of thoughtless actions, whispering about hidden dangers. I'm going to run away from home. Leaving behind the familiar streets of your hometown, you decide it's time to act. Gathering a small bag of supplies, you head to the port. Here, fate brings you together with an experienced captain who is assembling a crew for his next voyage. After a brief conversation, you're taken on as a cabin boy on a merchant ship, where your new life begins, full of unknown dangers and opportunities. Why would I jump ship? I just got on the ship. We're going to set off on a journey. Before you know it, your childhood passes by, giving way to youth and an endless string of adventures. You diligently carry out everything you're ordered to do, and in return, you see the whole world, exotic ports, unseen lands, foreign customs. And this lifts your spirits, filling your heart with the excitement of an explorer. Suddenly, the sky is covered with leaden clouds, and a terrible storm begins, turning the familiar world into chaos of water and wind. I mean, it's a rainstorm, but it's also a ship. You gotta stay on the deck to help the ship navigate the storm. We're going to stay on deck. Achievement unlocked. Afterlife Sprinter. Death demands its soul. The ocean transforms into a raging cauldron of fury. The ship is tossed by waves that, like fierce predators, tear it to pieces. The air fills its cracks with breaking wood. Achievement unlocked. Guru of Maybe? I don't know what that means. Breaking wood and screams of desperate sailors. One of these giant waves suddenly grabs you with its cold hands and mercilessly carries you into the ocean's abyss. You disappear without a trace, dissolving into the depths of the sea. Well, we died pretty quickly. I thought, as a sailor, you should stay on deck to help the ship, commandeer, navigate the storm. But clearly, I was wrong. So we're going to, this time we're going to go down into the hold. Where are these things? Your achievements, some of them are pride, others are eternal pain. Exit the game. And these are how many lives you have. So what did we get? We got Afterlife Sprinter. Die within the first 20 turns. Great. You set a record for the fastest transition to the other world. Perhaps you should have spent a bit more time thinking. But hey, what a time saver. Guru of Maybe. A true expert at not making decisions the first time. Spend more than 5 minutes making a single. Did I spend more than 5 minutes making a single decision? I don't think I did. A lover is sitting, thinking, consulting with relatives, neighbors, even the cat, before settling on a choice. After all, why rush and trust your intuition when there's so much time for doubt? I don't think I spent 5 minutes. Okay, whatever. Game, you said you're right. Down to the hold. Go down to the hold. Frightened and confused, you seek shelter from the raging elements. Going down into the hold, you find yourself among various cargo and crates that creak and shift with every roll of the ship. You discover a bottle of rum that has fallen out of one of them. With trembling hands, you uncork the bottle and take the first sip, deciding to study firsthand the effects of alcohol on a person during a fierce storm. We're going to give orders. Rum, like a magic potion, awakens the dormant genius within you. You feel omnipotent and capable of handling any problem. You rush around the hold, giving advice like a true captain. However, the leak in the hold quickly brings you back to reality. You must quickly decide what to do next. We're going to fix. Why would we run to the deck? We died on the deck last time because we remember things that happened in previous lives. So we're going to try to fix the leak. Okay, we got stubborn donkey this time. Running to the breach, you grab everything at hand. Ropes, tar, everything seems necessary at this moment. But when you reach the breach, you realize your powerlessness, meaning the crew is lowering the boats and abandoning ship. Left by everyone, you stand on the sinking ship, small and alone, before the bottomless abyss. Okay, so that time we don't stand on the deck. We do stay on the deck. Okay. So this time we're going to run to the deck. With difficulty climbing to the deck, you see the crew running to the boats. You grab your bag of belongings and follow them. Sitting in the packed boat, you watch the sinking ship, feeling a bitter mix of hope and despair. The sea rocks you. Clutching your bag, you try to suppress the rising nausea. Do we wait for help or trust in fate? What's this do? Game completion, statistics not available in demo. Victory was within reach, but death snatch you with counter resets after each victory. Okay. We will trust in fate. Time drags endlessly slow, and the sea breeze chills you to the bone. In desperation, you pray, begging for mercy, and your prayers are heard. Sails of a merchant vessel appear on the horizon. You are brought aboard, warmed up, and offered a choice. Disembark at the nearest port or continue sailing to Elmina, where the merchant ship is headed. Let's go home. Let's see what's life like at home. You and several other sailors are put ashore at the nearest port. After wandering around aimlessly for a while, you board a ship sailing to your home harbor. Once home, you swear to never leave your native city again. There you will live a long life, leaving your adventures behind. Oh, okay. We got a modest victory. Nice. Ah, my fearless traveler. Your story has come to an end in familiar walls. Perhaps this isn't the most brilliant victory, and you didn't manage to find glory and recognition, but at least in familiar walls you definitely feel peace and tranquility, choosing a familiar, measured life without stress and upheaval. Okay, back to menu. Let's try again. We continue? You will continue the main story campaign from the last checkpoint. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so the last checkpoint was here. Okay, brilliant. Okay, we'll fall asleep. See what that does. Yeah, we died this time. Through this stale sleep, you hear desperate screams coming from the deck. You try to get up, but your body refuses to obey. Your head is splitting apart, and there's ringing in your ears, and your mouth is dry as a desert. With difficulty opening your eyes, you see the ship has tilted. The water is already flooding the hold. Let's run to the deck. Okay, we're back here. We're going to wait for help. For several days, you drift across the boundless ocean, exhausted and weakened. Then fate smiles upon you. A merchant vessel appears on the horizon. You're brought on board, fed, offered to a distant park. Okay, we returned home earlier, so now we're going to sail to Elmina. You cast aside all fears and doubts that torment your soul and decide to continue your journey. The boards creak under your feet, as if welcoming a new crew member aboard. Around you, sailors bustle about, for whom the sea has become a second home. Together with them, you embark on a distant voyage. You still have much to learn, tying nautical knots, setting sails, reading the stars, and predicting weather by shapes class. Okay, wait. So I started off as like a kid / teenager. Then I grew up. Then I got a job on a merchant ship. Then I grew up on the merchant ship. And I don't know how to do any of this stuff yet. I'm a little skeptical of the storytelling here. I guess that doesn't really matter. We're going to learn seamanship. You feel like an integral part of this harsh maritime world. Each dawn finds you already on deck, eagerly absorbing knowledge. You learn to handle the sails, mend worn sailcloth, and feed the ship's rooster. The ship's rooster. Did merchant ships have roosters? Is that a thing that I was unaware of? Which is tied to the mast with a strong rope. He crows indignantly every morning as if protesting against this injustice. Let's repair the sails. As the most agile and dexterous among the entire crew, the captain assigns you to repair the sails, heavily battered by the recent storm. All day you battle with unruly canvas. It flutters in the wind like a wounded bird, breaking free from your hands and resisting every stitch. Finally, the work is done, and you sit on the yard with a sense of accomplishment. Then your gaze catches the vague outline of the land on the horizon. Let's go on shore, see what happens. I'm sorry, I didn't even read anything. I just read the choice of going to a bar, to a brothel. You gather all the trinkets you've collected since the beginning of the journey. Copper buttons, pieces of colored glass, scraps of frayed fabric, and other trifles, and head to port. To your amazement, the locals pounce on these trinkets, and soon you sell all your wares. Your purse pleasantly weighs down your pocket filled with clinking gold. Now you're rich and free, and the whole world lies at your feet. Yeah. So we're going to go to the brothel. Deciding to seek new sensations and dispel melancholy, you go to the port brothel. Pushing open the heavy door, you find yourself in a world of twilight and cheap perfume. Women of various ages dressed in bright outfits sitting on worn couches offering their services for money. The air is stuffy and spicy. Somewhere music plays, mixing with muffled laughter and visitors' conversations. You stand at the threshold, understanding what now you can forget about everything for a while. This is where the story ends for now. We are working on continuing your adventure. New lands, new dangers, new mysteries. All of this will open its doors in the full version of the game. Meanwhile, the 3 prologue stories hide secrets that you may not have explored yet. Create a new story and explore uncharted paths, or load a save and continue what you've started. But most importantly, add the game to your wish list so you don't miss when the full game becomes available. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. We're going to skip the tutorial. Create your own destiny. This time we're going to be a lady. Oh, brave wanderer, whose heart thirsts for adventure. Boundless expanses open before you, where you can find answers to eternal questions. Your path now stretches toward horizons where mysteries intertwine with revelations. Are you ready to steep into the trail leading to the very edge of the world where reality thinly borders myth and every step can change not only your destiny, but the course of history itself? Yes, we're ready. We're almost reaching our goal, but allow me to ask one final question. Have you reached the blessed age of 21, when young maidens like flowers bloom in all their beauty and gain the right to certain adult pleasures? Or to put more simply, are you now permitted to taste the fine nectar of the grapevine, the consumption of which very often leads to adventures? Yes? That's a weird question for a game. But we're not actually going on an adventure. Okay, whatever. Your youth may already be behind you, but your soul is still full of insatiable thirst for adventure. You're ready to challenge death itself and set off on a distant voyage across the stormy sea of life, which promises to be full of amazing discoveries or bitter disappointments. Or we decide to take on the role of a man to look at the world of adventure from a different perspective. Start already. Yes, start already. So, the previous question asked if I was, as a lady, was 21. So I said yes. And now, this page opens up with, your youth is behind you. So if you're a lady and you're over 21, just hang it up. Life is over already for you, according to this book. Just give up on life. Oh, unfortunate lady, how can we start the game when it turns out that your youth, like melting snow, is irretrievably slipping away, leaving you on the brink of emotional breakdown? Again, the qualifying age for this was 21. If you were a man, things could have turned out differently. The world of adventure opens much wider before him. But since fate has woven the threads of your story exactly this way, I'll give you one more chance to change your mind and find out how your destiny will unfold if you choose a different path. No, we're sticking with Lady. Then listen to another story, my young seeker for secrets. You, despite your young age, have always been interested in ancient mysteries. And one day, you find an ancient manuscript that tells of an artifact that grants its possessors the gift of eternal life. Your heart is instantly filled with determination to find this relic, to give immortality to your beloved father. But now, standing in your home, you feel like you're being watched. Search for the artifact. You burst out of the house onto the lantern-lit streets. The car greets you with familiar creak of its door. The key turns in the ignition, and the engine responds with a furious roar, as if sharing your urgency. The gas pedal slams to the floor, the engine comes alive with a prolonged roar, and the car tears away, carrying you off. Suddenly, the night silence is shattered by the piercing wail of a siren. Blue and red lights flash in the rearview mirror. Drive through the forest? You turn into a rural forest road and hear the forest floor crunch under the wheels. The wind caresses your face, and the silence of nature soothes your soul. Only the roar of the engine disturbs this ideal. Suddenly, an enormous truck emerges from around the bend. Its bright headlights blind you, turning the world into a white flash. The devastating impact throws your car to the side. Flames engulf the hood and rapidly spread through the cabin. Try to climb out. Who are going to call for help? The truck driver who just ran us off the road? Blood streams down your body, staining your clothes crimson. You lie under a pile of twisted metal, feeling your life force slowly leaving you. Gathering all your willpower, you begin fighting for your life. Every movement responds with excruciating pain, but you stubbornly free yourself from the iron monster's grip. Finally, you escape from the deadly trap and crawl away to a safe distance. Let's call a friend. Feeling consciousness leaving you, you use your last strength to dial your friend's number, begging for help. Awakening from deep sleep, you find yourself in a sterile hospital room. Day after day, you recover from the injuries you received. Your body heals, but your thoughts remain consumed by the search for the artifact. Having recovered a bit, you decide to change your appearance, become invisible to those hunting you, and start all over again. So for changing our appearance and starting all over again, let's drive to the shelter. We're not going to go home because the people looking at us will be right there. The road winding between trees leads you deeper into the forest, to where your secret hideaway is hidden, away from prying eyes. Suddenly, your phone vibrates in your pocket. You cast a quick glance at the screen. A message from an unknown number. Your fingers automatically open it. 1919. Numbers seem to hypnotize you, causing a vague feeling of anxiety. Someone knows about you, is watching you. You know neither the rules of this game nor the stakes of it. Let's decode the message. We already know it says 1919. You sit in the dim lamplight staring at those numbers until they start dancing before your eyes. The notebook beside you is filled with variants, theories, possible keys. With each failed attempt at deciphering, irritation grows. Time slips through your fingers. Precious time that could have been spent searching for the artifact. Finally, you delete the message. This puzzle can wait. Giving up on the puzzle already. Shameful. You remain unsolved altogether. The main goal is to find the artifact. Let's go to the library. The door creaks, letting you into the sanctuary of knowledge. The library walls are lined with tall bookshelves where dusty volumes rest, holding the secrets of long-vanished civilizations. The air here is special, heavy with the smell of old paper, ink, and time frozen between pages. You sit down at a massive oak table and immerse yourself in the world of ancient wisdom, taking notes, connecting scattered fragments of information. Let's go down to the vault, because I feel if you're looking for something like an ancient artifact, you could have looked at it online anywhere from your house before you disappeared the first time. Let's go down to the vault. In the repository among countless manuscripts, your gaze suddenly stops on a scroll darkened by time. Strange symbols that are very well preserved are drawn on it. You compare the symbols with ancient languages and understand that this isn't a manuscript. This is a map that, by all appearances, indicates a path to a hidden temple or cave. By all signs, this cave serves as a real portal to another mysterious world full of secrets and dangers. Let's look for a cave. After several days of exhausting hiking, you finally reach your destination. Carefully stepping inside, you turn on your flashlight. The beam of light picks out intricate symbols from the darkness, carved into the walls by unknown hands hundreds, maybe thousands of years ago. These silent stone walls seem to hold many secrets, patiently waiting for someone who can decipher them. And yet, despite apparent solitude, you can't shake the persistent feeling of someone else's presence. Examine the cave or go deeper. Let's examine the cave. Making your way through the half-light of the cave, you notice strange drawings on the walls that seem older than the rocks themselves. Carefully feeling the rough surface, you discover a hidden niche, skillfully camouflaged as a natural rock outcropping. Inside the cache lies a rolled parchment. Unrolling it with your fingers, trembling with excitement, you see a map with strange symbols and lines. And its center, an ancient temple is marked. Well, let's go search for the temple. Oh, okay. And the map leads you to the shores of a mighty river. These turbulent waters cut through the green mass of jungle. Okay, B, have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. Blah, 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 blah. Crossing the turbulent. Yeah, I probably won't be too far behind you. But I just want to see where this story goes, whether we die or get some sort of victory. Good night. Crossing the turbulent river, finding yourself on the opposite shore, you plunge into the very heart of the impenetrable jungle. Suddenly, the dense thickets part, and before you stands a group of savages with painted bodies and faces distorted by eerie curiosity. You realize that will have a feast today, and you'll become the main dish at this ghastly celebration. Oh, great! We found cannibals. Let's offer a deal. Probably not going to work because they probably don't speak English. You're tied up and dragged to their camp, a chaotic collection of primitive huts. In the center of the camp, they're already building a fire, unambiguously hinting at your fate. Understanding that your pleas for mercy would be useless with people who don't know your language, you gesture that you can teach them a secret fighting technique capable of defeating any enemy with one blow. After a long, tense silence, the tribal chief slowly nods, agreeing to your deal. We're going to show the strike. We're not bluffing here. Freed from your ropes, you follow the chief with the air victor to his spacious hut. Inside it smells of smoke and some herbs. The walls are decorated with trophies. The chief eagerly takes a fighting stance in the middle of the hut, his muscular body tensing in anticipation of a blow. Without warning, you deliver a devastating strike between the chief's legs. Writhing on the floor, the chief raises his face distorted with pain. With a sharp, furious gesture, orders you to get out. We're going to just continue on. After several days of exhausting hiking, you finally reach your destination. The cave gates opens before you as a dark opening of a massive rock, like the open maw of an ancient creature. Carefully stepping aside, you turn on your flashlight. The beam of light illuminates. Did we just go in a circle? I feel we went into a circle. Beam illuminates strange symbols carved into the walls by unknown hands, hundreds of thousands. Yeah, niche looking for a temple smart. Yeah, we just went to a circle. Okay, that's weird. Go to the exit. Do we go back to the river? Hiding the map, you head toward the exit. Suddenly, dark figures appear from an impenetrable darkness ahead, as if darkness itself has taken shape. Before you can figure out what's happening, you're surrounded by a gang of bandits. After brutally beating you and taking everything of value, they leave you to die on the cold stone floor. Pain pulses through your entire body. Consciousness slowly slips away. We're going to seek help because no one knows where the hell we are. Why would we wait for help? Using the last of your strength, you leave the cave. Clinging to life, you crawl along a rocky path, leaving a bloody trail behind you. A tiny village lost among the wild mountains becomes your salvation. The locals find you on the outskirts, half dead, and bring you to the house of a hunter named Yaga. After several months, you've fully recovered your strength and you're ready to continue your journey. Gathering things, you come across your bracelet, the very one that was stolen from you in the cave. What the hell? These are the people that beat you up? Let's take revenge. Despite befriending the hunter, you can't forgive his betrayal. The friendly mask you wear in his presence hides the thirst for revenge boiling inside. And so one evening, returning from the hunt, you make your move. With one motion, you draw a knife and plunge it into the hunter's neck. Sensing inevitable death, he grabs your hand. His lips blue, trembling, whispers the name of the person behind attacking your cave. Well, then we're going to look for the client. Deciding that the temple isn't going anywhere, you set off on search for your enemy. The name bespoken by the dying hunter becomes a compass in your new journey. Trail after trail, clue after clue lead you further from the wild jungle until you bring you to the very heart of civilization, London, a city shrouded in fog and mysteries. Behind a high wrought iron fence surrounded by a manicured garden rises a building whose facade speaks of wealth and power of its owner. Sneak into the house. Why would we knock? We're going to just kill this guy. You carefully circle the mansion looking for a way to get inside. Your eyes study every inch of the facade. Finally, you discover a slightly open window on the first floor. Silently pulling yourself up, you slip through the wide opening, trying not to disturb the heavy velvet curtains. Landing softly on the carpet, you find yourself in the spacious living room furnished with exquisite taste. Explore the basement. See if there's any weapons where you can... What is that? Having descended the dark stairs, you find yourself in a basement. In the center of the spacious room stands a huge crystal emitting an unearthly glow. Around it are metal shelves lined with glass vessels containing liquids of various colors. All of them are connected by tubes to the crystal, as if drawing energy from it. It seems to have been stumbled into a secret laboratory of some mad scientist. Let's touch the crystal. We're going to go full in. Death demands its toll. As soon as your finger touches the cold surface of the crystal, time seems to stop. The world around you freezes. The floor gives way beneath your feet, and you fall into a bottomless abyss. Falling, you see that the bottom is strewn with sharp spikes, which grow closer with each second. Your scream echoes off the walls, but no one will hear it in the depths of this cursed place. Hey. Let's look around this time. Examining the room, you move slowly, trying not to miss a single detail. Your gaze glides over strange instruments, flasks with bubbling liquids, and ancient books. Suddenly, your attention is caught by a strange detail on the floor. A small square, as if carefully cut into the stone foundation. This looks like very much like a medieval trap leading to a deep pit. One careless step on such a slab could lead to death. Let's look around more. You feel the danger emanating from this place. Continuing to examine the room, you notice barely visible scratches on the floor around the crystal. Traces of blood on one of the walls, strange depressions in the ceiling. All these small details form a disturbing picture. Suddenly you realize how tired you are of all these traps, puzzles, and dangers. You turn around, leaving this grim place, and heading to your cozy summer cottage on the lakeshore. Let's clean the house first. We don't need to rest. Whoops, I meant to clean the house. We're resting first. Whatever, we'll rest first. Is there a ghost? Is that a ghost? Exhausted from a long journey, you leave your suitcase in the living room and go to rest a bit. The old bed welcomes you with a friendly creak under your weight as you settle into it. You close your eyes and imperceptibly drift into a deep sleep. In your dream, a girl appears before you looking exactly like you. She leans closer and begins telling you about a secret room hidden somewhere in the house. Let's search for the room. Why would we not search for the room? A dreamlike vision haunts you, the image of a girl who looks exactly like you, and her story about a secret room prevents you from thinking about anything else. You become obsessed with the desire to find this hidden place, as if some invisible force is pulling you towards this mystery. You're tormented by the only one question: where could that secret room be that your doppelganger spoke of, and how do you get there? Go to the office. Office seems like a better place for a secret room than anything. Carefully opening the study door, you begin searching, thoroughly examining each drawer of the massive oak desk, looking behind paintings and tapping the walls. You try to find at least some clues about the secret room from your dream. In the depths of one of the drawers, under a stack of yellow papers, you discovered a worn leather diary. Let's read the diary. Settling into an old armchair, you open the battered diary. The pages rustle under your fingers, releasing a tight aroma of the past. The first entries are dated summer 1952. Page by page, you immerse yourself into the life of an unknown girl to you named Eleanor. A girl unknown to you named Eleanor. She's 17. She writes about her dreams, about secret meetings with a local boy, about conflicts with her parents, about strange dreams that are becoming increasingly frequent and vivid. Let's keep reading. The last entry is dated March 15th, 1954. Eleanor writes that tonight she has finally decided to swim in the night lake to meet those who call to her from the water. I am no longer afraid are the words written in the diary. Carefully turning through the empty pages, you discover a yellow photograph tucked between them. It depicts a girl remarkably similar to you, as if it's your own reflection from the past. Let's keep searching then. Going through old newspapers, you find a yellow photograph that fell out of one of the pages. It shows that the fairy girl whose disappearance so intrigued you. But what particularly strikes you is that the young man sitting next to her. His facial features are remarkably familiar, as if you've already seen them somewhere. Looking more closely, you suddenly realize that he looks strikingly similar to the old man living in the small house near the lake. Go to the lake. Exploring the lake in search of at least some clues, you slowly make your way along its shore. Your gaze stops on two large boulders blocking the path. Squeezing between them, you notice a wall of ivy twining up the sheer cliff. Pushing aside a dense thicket, you discover a carefully hidden entrance to a tunnel. Oh, this is just circles upon circles. Taking a deep breath, you step inside. Your every step echoes hollowly as the stony walls, as if warning you of your recklessness. The tunnel goes deeper and deeper. The tunnel goes ever deeper. I made the words, but the meaning was there. The air thickens, breathing becoming more difficult. And suddenly, around the next turn, you see a portal. You reach out your hand to it, and the portal's glow becomes brighter, pulsing in rhythm with your heartbeat. Suddenly, everything around you plunges into darkness, darker than darkest night. Don't resist. Just let go. Just let go. Darkness consumes you completely. You don't resist it, allowing you the flow of unknown force to carry your consciousness. Time ceases to exist. When the darkness recedes, you find yourself in a strange place, the realm of shadows. The air here is heavy, as if saturated with centuries-old sorrow and unshed tears. Unfortunate souls wander around you, deprived of life and having found no vengeance. Search for the girl's soul. Through the thick fog, you make your way through this place full of sorrow and despair. Shadows fly around you, whispering fragments of tragic stories. The souls you meet on your path are deprived of peace. They wander between worlds bound to this place. Their thirst for revenge against their killers devours them from within, not allowing them to find peace even after death. But among these tormented souls, you seek one, Eleanor. Again, looking for Eleanor. With each step, you sink deeper into this grim world full of suffering. There are more and more shadows around. They fly toward you like moths to a flame, and their whisper growls grows into a continuous hum. Each of these shadows extends to you a scrap of paper with the name of their killer, but you pay no attention to them and continue searching, hoping that somewhere amongst this sea of lost souls wanders the one that is so familiar to you. Let's keep searching. We're after Eleanor, not any of these random people. Wandering among these revenge-hungry souls, you don't lose hope, continuing to search for Eleanor. And finally, you notice one soul that stands out from the crowd. It doesn't reach out with you with pleas, doesn't extend a paper with a name, but simply stands alone watching you. This is Eleanor, without a doubt. And she seems to have been waiting for you. It seems fate itself has led you to this meeting, connecting your paths across decades and boundaries to the world. Let's run up to her. You run forward, not noticing anything around you. It seems like another moment and you will reach your goal. Eleanor stands motionless, her hand clutching a scrap of paper still extended toward you, and her eyes a mixture of hope and resignation. But then it seems like you're already touching her. A dark figure suddenly appears before you. Time's up. Her voice sounds cold in your head. Snatch the note. You realize that you're beginning to dissolve into the darkness, losing your materiality and connection to the world of the living. Your hands are already almost transparent. Your thoughts become increasingly blurred, mixing with foreign memories. In the last moment, as the boundaries of reality are erased, and your consciousness balances on the edge of complete dissolution, you make a desperate lunge and snatch the paper from her hands. The darkness gradually fades away, like fog under the rays of rising sun. You suddenly come to your senses, reluctantly opening your eyes, and discover that you're lying on the floor of your room in the beach house by the lake. A crumpled scrap of paper is tightly clutched in your hand, so worn that it seems like it will crumble any moment. Smoothing it out with trembling fingers, you read a name written in blood: Henry. Let's hide the note. Hiding the paper with the name in your pocket, you sink into thought, sitting on the floor. Who is this mysterious Henry? The name of the young man from the photograph could become the first thread of unraveling this mysterious case. And if your suspicion is correct, the old man that very young man from the photograph, then he might be the only one who knows the truth about what happened to Eleanor on that fateful night of March 15th, 1954. How did we get here? We started with a search for a magical artifact that grants immortal life. Now we're looking for the murderer of a girl from 70 years ago. Let's return to the old man. We've now been to the old man. Remembering the face of the young man from the photograph, you realize that perhaps the young man standing next to Eleanor and the old man are one and the same person, separated by decades of life. This time you don't sneak around, but decisively knock on the door. Silence in response makes you knock again, louder. When this also brings no result, you carefully turn the handle. The door is not locked. It gives away easily. Let's search the room. The old man lies motionless, his chest barely visible, rising and falling in rhythm with his breathing. You don't dare rouse him, fearing that he might harm you or complicate your search. Instead, you carefully walk around the room and begin methodically searching the room. You check every drawer, every book, every folder, looking for any record or document that would help shed light on this old man's name and his role in the story. Look for documents. Don't look at the old man yet. Old man will be that's the last thing you do. Time passes, you don't get a step closer to solving the mystery of the old man's name. Methodically going through the contents of drawers and cabinets, you find nothing that could confirm the identity of the house's owner. There are no utility bills in his name, no letters, no photographs with signatures. It feels as if he was never here at all. You sink down on the edge of the bed and ponder what to do next. We'll search him, and then we'll sneak. I'm sorry, I just read the response. Okay, let's read. Having searched through almost the entire house and found nothing substantial, you finally decide to do what you've been avoiding from the beginning. Search the old man himself. In his inside pocket, you find his wallet. Opening it, you discover a driver's license with the name Henry Williams. What a shocker. It is, in fact, Henry. Could he be really that fairy killer Eleanor Soul was looking for? Or maybe it's just a random coincidence? Oh. Do we kill him straight out, or do we're going to bring him to consciousness? Crouching down, you lean over the old man. After several long slaps, his cheeks become covered with bright color. He finally shudders and slowly opens his eyes. The old man's gaze first wanders unfocused and stops on your face. Recognition flickers in his eyes, then surprise and something else, perhaps fear. Thank you, he said hoarsely, not taking his intense gaze off you. Tell him about the girl, yes. Oh. You decide to lay your cards on the table, hoping the truth will prompt reciprocal honesty. The old man listens in silence. His face is as if carved from stone. Not a single emotion betrays his thoughts. When you speak Eleanor's name, his eyes suddenly flare with an inhuman gleam. The old man, who had seemed so harmless, lunges at you with a wild scream, grabbing a knife lying nearby on the nightstand. The blade plunges into your chest, cutting off your words. Okay. So we'll just ask him his name now. We'll do this the slow way. What's your name? You ask directly, not deciding to beat around the bush. My name is Henry Williams, he says. He freezes upon hearing the name from the note. He confirms that he knew the girl you're looking for. That night, the night she disappeared, I was supposed to meet her by the lake. I was late. When I arrived, she was already gone. Only her bracelet was lying on the shore. His hands tremble, and his eyes you see fear. His words sound convincing, and the story is logical and possibly true. Well, if I don't believe him, he's probably just going to stab me again. Let's find out. But you're no longer listening to him. Moving closer to him, you take out the paper with the name Henry from your pocket. Your hand instinctively reaches for the kitchen knife lying on the table nearby. The moment the blade enters the flesh, the paper bursts into a bright light as if absorbing all of Eleanor's pain and suffering. The room fills with radiance, and you hear a woman's voice sounding from everywhere and nowhere at once. Now I am avenged. I grant you the chance to live this life anew. The avenged soul leaves the world of shadows, dissolving in blinding light, but before disappearing, it leaves you a piece of its heart as a gift. You feel a warm, gentle light penetrating your chest, flowing through your veins, illuminating every cell of your body. The world around you changes, spinning in a whirlwind of colors and sounds. When everything finally stops, you find yourself once again at the beginning of the path where your journey first begins. Create your own destiny. Wow. So that was literally a circle. Okay. I think with that, we're going to stop right there. That was fun. I'm not sure how much this game's going to cost or even when it comes out, but it was fun. I think there's other Your Stories as well when I was searching for it on Steam. That was a good time. This is Your Story, Game with Death, I think it was called. But it was a good one. Right, we're getting more achievements. No, it doesn't look like. Oh wait, this one. Stubborn donkey, my decision is final and not subject to appeal. Even with everything around points to the error of your choice, you stand your ground. Stubbornness isn't a vice, it's a lifestyle. Or a death style in your case. Okay. Do you really want to quit the game or maybe try a few more times to look death in the face? No, we'll stop right there. Okay. Your game, Guess Games with Death. That's what it's called. So that was a good time. That was a good time.